Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Enlightened Insights with Wisdom Seeker Joan, SunPsychic Jean, and TarotStache. We're here to raise the vibrations with intuitive card readings and messages from Spirit. If you'd like a reading, type your question all in caps, and let's step into this circle together. It's great to have everybody here. And this is Enlightened Insights. Thank you everyone for being here. This is one of my favorite reading shows with people because we really do leave the room energetically higher than when we found it. It's like this is what we do. I am TarotStache. Thank you for being here. We have Wisdom Seeker Joan, and we have SunPsychic Jean. Please do us the favor and subscribe to all of our channels. It's free. Make sure that you like this. If you know somebody who needs an uplifting moment or two, share the video with them. So let's start. Joan, how are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm really excited that it's spring, and here's some blossoms from my from my crabapple tree.
Oh, look at that.
So that's fun. Next up are lilacs and then lily of the valley. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
I love lilac. Yeah, I love that. And SunPsychic Jean, how are you? What's coming up on your channel and such?
I think the question is what's not coming up. I have a triple header today, a double header, and a quadruple header. I am busy, 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 busy. I have my big class, Meet Your Spirit Guides. That's on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And please do come on over and enjoy meeting your spirit guide and learning a little bit more about how to communicate with them. And I actually have a little bit of a slideshow, you guys. So it's going to be lots of fun. A little practice. It's interactive, and we're going to, have you share your insights as well. But it's going to be absolutely just, I know it's going to be really wonderful and a lot of aha moments.
I love that. I think that's great. I have got another show after this. It's Long Stash with Richie from Longman Tarot. We are doing Beltane readings, one card, two tunkles style, where we're pulling one card and you get the insights from both of us. I have got a full schedule for next week. And this just in, I now have memberships live on my channel. So if you would like to support me by becoming a member, explore the options under the members tab. There's 3 different levels. Check as you're exploring options. Also consider looking in a browser rather than on the app, just to see what how that does. We have a whole lot of people: Gary for Grace, Willow 22, Sweet Fairy Ish. Sarah is here. We have a DT, Stephen, and I am marking questions. Angel up above, Candy B, Davy Jones, Lisa, Carrie. We also have Carol, Carolyn Loving Life, Sylvia from A Bit Intuitive. And I'm just also tracking. These are going to be, we're going to do as many questions as we can. However, we're not going to rush through them. And these are in random order. If you don't get picked, pay attention, because the message may resonate for you. And I do want to show I have been encouraged to do some fun little shorts. I'm putting up this short from that Jean really likes. And this is something that I did recently. Here we are. And guess what? They have a waffle maker. Oh, I love me a waffle. Look at that. Oh. Freaking perfect. I love it. Hey, I'm caffeinated. Subscribe. Do you like waffles or are you a pancake person? Leave a comment. I know. And that is a very legitimate question. Are you a waffle person or a pancake person? Because I recently had somebody on the channel said waffles are just pancakes with a 6-pack. I love that. I love that. Jackie has come in, as has Shiruk. So, okay. I do want to remind everyone that, as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance, really. And yes, and Lisa now wants waffles, and both, and it's got to be pancakes. It's okay. I think this is perfect. So, all right. So I am going to. We've got a couple of questions in here. Sweet fairy-ish, if you are here, please let me know. And then we have Candy B. Let us know that you are here. And then after we do each one, I will check to see. So, Sweet fairy-ish, are you here? Because that's any messages from my guides. Thank you. Oops. Bonzo has arrived. Candy is here. So, okay. Sweet fairy.
Remember the phone? Oh, she's here. Good. Remember the phone, Gerald? You used to have to call people. That was so funny.
I still have that, and I will totally use it. So, so Sweet Fairy-ish is here. And let's see. Let me see. And I would like any message from my guides, please.
So, Sweet Fairy-ish, I do feel as though you have a very optimistic outlook and you will see everything through your rose-colored glasses, but you're not afraid to experience reality and say what it is. You know, say something that is absolute truth, no matter how difficult that might be. I do feel as though you've been teetering and trying to keep your own energy balanced throughout this. I'm optimistic. I know everything's going to be great. And then, oh my gosh, and then I'm optimistic. Everything's going to be great. And then, oh my gosh. And they want you to know to hold steady, stay steadfast is what they're telling me. That everything will work out. And it is because of you holding that light, holding that optimism, holding that hope that this is all possible. We are all here to raise the vibration and hold the light. And that's what your spirit guides told me that's important for you to know. Joan?
Yeah, when I tuned in, what I saw was kind of confusing. You were like, sort of like a Greek figure, allegorical figure or something, kind of just in robes, but you're riding a donkey and you have a flag out in front of you that it's the American flag, but it's not all unfurled. Part of it is kind of rolled up on the flagpole thing. So it's like things aren't as easy as, you're not riding a racehorse, you're not flying, you're on a donkey, and it's sort of like the hope of better times ahead is unfurling, but it's not quite there yet. And I thought, I don't know if this is political or if this is personal or what, but maybe both. So I went to the cards and I got the 8 of Wands, which is kind of feeling embattled, but then, holding your own, but kind of feeling outnumbered in battle. But then I got the Peacock that says, inherent wisdom is emerging, watch it, and ready yourself for change. So, and it's going to be a beautiful change because that tail isn't up yet, but we know what it's going to look like soon. Oh, and there's the beautiful card. And then from the Archangel deck, I got the Archangel Brachiel, who's saying, live outside the lines. So I'm getting the idea, whether this is in your personal life or in other things going on, that you might be feeling a little like this is a challenging time, but trust that good things are coming, and it doesn't have to be like it used to be. You can try new ways and get results that way. How about you, Gerald?
Well, and Sweet Fairy-ish said, I am recovering from an autoimmune disease, and it has been a long journey to get where I am. I am hopeful that things will get better.
Yeah.
I'm going to echo something that both of these amazing readers have said, is part of the message that you have is where you put your attention is what you get more of. Because I have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is a card when it shows up. It's the first time you get new information and suddenly your brain has to reevaluate what it's been thinking. Oftentimes people see the 3 of Swords as it's a disconnect between your thoughts and your heart. This is a normal thing that happens. You grow and evolve on how you approach it. Do you go, oh, everything's horrible, everything's horrible, everything's horrible? Or do you go, well, now this is new information. And you can go, what can I do with this? I also think this is a really good message for everyone watching, in the sense of we get new information and then we get an opportunity to do something with it. And I think that's a really, really powerful thing. I mean, it's also supported by the Queen of Wands. Hello, divine feminine energy, very, very powerful. And it's going to help lead you through the challenging times because it helps you to look at them from a slightly different angle. It does not mean you are ignoring the difficulties that you're having. It means you're sitting with them and using it as data instead of letting it take you off track. So thank you, Sweet Fairy-ish. That's great.
Yeah, good luck.
And all right. Bye, Sylvia. Sylvia has to leave. We have had more people come in. It's great to see everyone. Thank you. Nina Signature Beauty is here. So this is wonderful. Amber Gloria, who hopped over to Jean's channel from a crystal show yesterday with Callie Healer. That's great.
Very nice.
Yeah. There was also a question, is there still room in your class, Jean?
Yes, there is, Lisa. For this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And Lisa, it looks like you are a member. I do have, it's free for members, and the coupon is in the members tab, the members, posts. It's in there. So make sure you look at that.
Okay. DS Spark or D Spark 222, you are after Candy, and I did see Candy was here. May I please have a message or any message from my guides for the month of May?
So, Candy, I feel as though you're either have been called to take the lead and to be the strong one and to make the decisions, and um, all of the responsibility is typically on your shoulders. And I think that this is how you prefer it. And I also see that lately you're like somebody, like, you know how they say, Jesus, take the wheel, like somebody just take over. I can't drive this crazy train anymore.
Mhm.
And I think that we're all feeling this dichotomy. And I feel as though it's an invitation for us being able to change. And it's about, I feel as though there is like a limit or a there um we're pushed to the edge to see how far that we can grow, because we're here to hold um that balance. And I do feel as though our discernment is also sharpening through all of this. And you are still the leader. You are still in charge, no matter if you want to charge forward and to make all the decisions, or if you want to sort of, make a preservation, preserve, conserve, prepare. The that you can still, this is also leading. You don't always have to be, stepping outside of your comfort zone. You can lead by coming within and feeling what is most important for you. It's like you can work on you and still be leading others, if that makes sense. um, and in your future, I do feel that you inspire a lot of people because of this ability, and it's all about stretching and stepping outside of our comfort zone and becoming who we were always meant to be. That's what I have for you, Miss Candy B.
Candy B said, I had a limiting belief for driving, and I had to step up and drive to take my kids to school. Today was my first day doing it alone. Good for you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Good for you.
Candy B, when I tuned in, I saw a picture of a figure, whom I'm assuming is you, in a boat out on the ocean, and had a really, really long, like, periscope, looking off the stern, off the back of the boat. And it was like it was a really, really big periscope, or like, anyhow, very intent. But then I kind of backed up and I saw off the bow, off the front of the boat, there's this big wave coming and you didn't see it. And that could make things very unsettled. So I don't know if that's a message about don't overanalyze things in the past and look forward. Yeah, okay, good. And then when I went to cards, I got the High Priestess. So this is like about intuition and things like that. So kind of trust your gut on things. I also got the Hummingbird. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. And I also got the Archangel Ariel, who says, whoops, there she is, who says, connect with nature. So that might be a way, and not connect like in a huge wave coming to get you, but to be aware of the, nature around you. And that can be grounding and settling and all of that too. So I hope that was helpful.
Wow. Such powerful readings. The thing that I would have to add to this, or I have an opportunity to add, is honor the rituals and the ancestors that you have and that your lineage. I have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a great card. It is about lots of people learning from each other. supporting each other, not just blindly agreeing, but helping. And I like that they're playing backgammon in this. Part of it is there needs to be a bit of joyfulness in all of your interactions. This joyfulness will really infuse. It will also help you savor each moment. As you drove the kids to school on your own, savor that moment. Savor it. Very, very critical. And I think savoring each moment is beneficial for all of us as well. So it's like, I love that. And thank you, Candy Bee. And Nina said, I really love how Joan explains her visions.
Well, thank you very much. They're often pretty weird, but I'm glad it gets to it's meaningful for some people.
Yes. And Candy Bee said, most grateful. Thank you all so much. You're very welcome. And D Spark is here. And then we have Gary for Grace. Gary, let us know you are here. Let me find D Sparks. Hold on. Oh, here we go. D Spark would, may I please have a message from my mother, Susan, in spirit?
She's showing me that the flowers are blooming. She's showing me like a daisy blooming, and the actual opening of the petals. And I do feel as though she's letting you know that life goes on and that there's precious miracles here on earth and that you are her precious miracle. I don't know what her favorite flower is, but she's saying that when you see this flower or read about this flower or see a picture of this flower, she is sending this message to you. She wants you to know that she's in a place of not authority, but a place of reverence and grace, like honored. She's in a place of honor. And she's saying you helped put her there. She's saying that it was through your love and through your participation that has helped her to grow and to be able to be in this place of honor. She's saying it wasn't always easy. I do feel as though there was something with her and her husband or your father, I don't know which, that there was something that was challenging in that relationship, and you were there for her, and that you supported her, and that you've reminded her of who she was. And she just wants to thank you for that. And now she is in a place of honor, and she's sending this all back to you, saying thank you for all of your love and support throughout the years. That's what I have for you.
Beautiful. I got flowers too, except there were tulips, multicolored tulips. And the thought that was kind of fed to me was that new beginnings, but those tulip bulbs, sometimes those heritage tulips can just bloom forever and ever and ever. And she said, that's what my love is for you. It's ceaseless. It's ever blooming. And she wanted you, new beginnings, but every year, she's with you always. And then when in the cards, I got Archangel Gabriel, who says, speak your truth. But I think this is also, he's the communicator. So she's saying, just talk to me, or if you do think of me, I'm right there. And then there's these little kids here too. So she's kind of saying, you'll always be my little one. And I also got the ostrich. The choice is clear. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. And isn't that like a mom to say, just do what you feel is right? And then I also got the Emperor card, which is kind of the divine masculine, but also kind of a symbol of authority and control. And I think that she is saying you illuminate the divine masculine, and there might have been more of a male authority and control figure in the household. And she's trying to say, I see you more as the divine masculine, the more positive aspects of masculinity.
So we have a lot of great feedback, which is extremely helpful for us as readers. So D Sparks has said, she made herself known to me with flowers popping up.
Okay.
And I do have to say, the first thing I wrote down was flower perfume. All of us got flowers. This is a really key thing. And I was a good support for her as she was for me. I like that. And Nina said, yes, tulips. I thought I heard towels. And likes working with Archangel Gabriel.
Wonderful.
So this is wonderful. And okay. I have for you, I have, what's really interesting from your mother. I did get the flower perfume, and it wasn't an overwhelming perfume. You know how sometimes people, they just wear too much and they leave a cloud behind them. This was that beautiful thing that when you get a hug, it lingers for a moment and it just feels warm and beautiful. Here's something that I'm also getting. This is the Judgment card. Sometimes you are much harder on yourself than you need to be. Stop it. I mean, this is one of those things, because sometimes things take time. And this is the Seven of Pentacles. Allow them to take time, which is extremely, extremely helpful. And then, energy flows where your attention goes. Keep that in mind. So I think this is it's really very powerful. So thank you, D Sparks. More people have come in. It's great to see everybody. I was looking for, okay, so thank you, D Sparks. We've got lots and lots of people who are interested in a reading, but first I am trying to get Gary's attention. And so I'm going to do this thing. Gary for Grace. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Gary for Grace. Please pick up the white courtesy phone.
I love it. I love it. So original. Brilliant.
Yep.
And I can blame that on or give credit to Jane the Seeker Tarot for that. Thank you, Cree Designs. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Okay,
and there he is.
Gary is here. And great.
Oh, okay.
I do feel as though, Gary, that there is something that you're searching for, and I may go a little bit further and say longing for. You're longing for that connection. You're longing for that understanding. You're searching for answers, and they want you to know what you are searching for has been searching for you. This is the whole circle, and they want you to take time to reflect and to write down everything that it is that you do know. Write down all the things that you are grateful for. Write down all of the tragedies and challenges that you have overcome. And then take another look at yourself and say, you know what? I'm not doing bad after all of that. Look at how far I've come. Take stock. Take what did they say? count your blessings. Count your blessings. And they understand that these things at this time, especially in your life, I do feel as though you're carrying a heavy burden. I do feel as though things have been really tough for all of us, but especially for you, Gary. And they want you to know you're not alone. You have angels, you have spirit guides, you have support from your loved ones, and all of this is there to comfort you and to ease you. And the goal is balance. There's we don't want to run away from everything. We just want to find what the lesson is and keep it in balance. That's what I have for you.
Beautiful. When I tuned in to Gary, I started hearing the song "When You Wish Upon a Star." When you wish upon a star. It just like Jean was saying about longing, about trying to bring into your life what you want. And it was just, and I thought, is there anything else? Nope. It was just, that was just singing that whole song that ends up when your dreams will come true. So keep focused on those dreams you want to come true. And Archangel Michael will be with you to step into empowerment. So rather than just daydreaming about it, kind of start, whatever techniques you can use to manifest and bring it into reality would be great. I also got the canary. Step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. So the canary is, this wonderful songstress, but it was also used, the canary in the coal mine and everything. It can be in the associations of endings, but this is the new beginning. This is, don't be the canary in the coal mine, being the canary that's singing its sweet, sweet song. And this is another kind of message, the 10 of Swords, where you've been through some hard times, but it's like, okay, that phase is over or ending, and now we're going to be speaking or focusing on the canaries and the stepping into empowerment and making your dreams come true. And as Jean said, look for the lesson. And that's sort of like finding the diamond in the rough. Sometimes when you're going through rough times, it's really hard to find the lesson and the blessing in it. And I've been through that recently too, but I've figured out what the lesson was, and it makes everything a lot shinier. So I hope you can find that too, Gary.
We did have a question from Nina Signature Beauty. Joan, what is the deck with the birds in it? It's the Divine Feathers?
Yeah, the Divine Feather Messenger. There you go. You had it.
Yes.
I'm really boring. I just use those 3 decks all the time, but I love them.
There is nothing boring about what you do.
Consistent.
Okay. Yes. And Gary said, thank you so much. Love and peace. Gary, I have an interesting message. I pulled 3 cards from the Oracle of Oneness, the mini edition. So I'm going to tell you the information. So we have this, and it says, your heart knows the direction. In releasing old patterns, we find new freedom. So we can savor each moment. How's that for that? Your heart knows the direction in releasing those old patterns. So you can savor every moment. I love it when cards pop out like that. I'm like, going, yes, absolutely. And thank you, Gary, for grace.
Boy, is that a message for all of us.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yes. Mystic John Paranormal has joined us. Hershey the Shadow Reader, as well as Selena Essence of the Moon. It's great to see everyone. Thank you. By the way, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channels. Links are in the description, as are ways to get to find out about getting a private reading with each of us. So, and Garnet has arrived, and Lynn. So, and yes, another bird. The birds are really out today. This is great. We had, okay, Willow 22 and then Creed Designs. Willow 22 and Creed Design 68 are up. Annie's Gifts has arrived. Jan from Silky Steel's Kitchen Witchery. And I'm going to put up Willow's message if Willow is here. Willow? And Cree, let us know that you're here. Salama, hello. And in the meantime, I am going to here. This section of the video is brought to you by the word gratitude. Everyone say it with me. Gratitude. Gratitude. The state of being grateful. Thankfulness. I am filled with gratitude when you like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Gratitude.
I love it. Right. You're brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you. I have not seen Willow, so I do see Cree is here, and we got a lovely donation, and I'm going to say for the message ahead, what for the month ahead for
okay.
Month of May, yeah. Spirit guide message. Mm-hmm.
Spirit guide message.
Oh, Cree, you're you're on a journey of choosing, and you'll choose this but not that, and then when you get that, you don't want that, and it's not you being picky, it's you taking the opportunities as they come in, and try not to get into that analysis paralysis, because just because the option is not perfect, it doesn't mean it won't take you to the one that's perfect. It doesn't mean it won't bring you to the next opportunity. And spirit works in mysterious ways, and try not to just wait for the perfect opportunity to come along. I do see you, having some of these opportunities come, and you really just saying, no, that's not quite it. That's not really what I'm looking for. And they want you to change your perspective and allow for things to be what they are, move forward and give things a try. I do feel like maybe you're not stepping out into the possibilities. It takes action. Our spirit guides can give us signs, synchronicities, and inspiration. However, unless we take action on it, can they ever bring in new opportunities or allow for that to manifest? So try not to. I mean, it's important to be decisive. It's important to be discerning, but try not to be too judgmental, and feel into it. And just, if something looks like it's going to maybe work out, give it a try, and it may lead to something else. I do feel like there's something that you're being hesitant on, or you're over analyzing. That's what I have for you, Cree. How about you, Joan?
Yeah. When I tuned in, I saw you with a white flag. I'm seeing a lot of flags today. And it was like you were at an airport trying to signal this plane that was flying around in, and trying to say, no, you need to be here. You need to be here. Trying to control this plane that it still wanted to go up and fly around in the sky. So there's this disconnect between what you want and what's happening. Then when I pulled cards, I got the Page of Wands. So this is a young person with a message about new growth, about new things. Let's try things a slightly different way. And I also got the Eagle. You're learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. So I'm thinking airplanes and signaling it in, and a new approach maybe a new approach to spiritual connection and insights. But this is the bald eagle. This is a pretty strong bird. So it's like you've got the intuitive power to do this, to try to discern what's not going well, and to put your power behind trying it this new way. And then I got the Archangel of Faith saying, lead with confidence. So when you get this new idea or this new approach, go for it with the power of the eagle. And I think you're going to be, I think it will work out for you. I think you will be making some leaps and bounds, some jumps ahead.
We've read for you before, and I have another story that from the 3 cards that I pulled, and it's really powerful because this goes back. This is a repeat card. Your heart knows the direction. Your heart knows the direction, and under the moon's glow, we retreat, reflect, and recharge. Your heart knows the direction, and under the moon, you need to, the moon's glow, retreat, reflect, and recharge, because your significance is beyond measure. I will say that again for the people in the back. Your significance is beyond measure. This is one of those things. It is a really powerful thing. And I think it's an important thing. A lot of us forget that we are part of a bigger thing going on. It is an important, it's very important for each of us to keep showing up the best way that we can with as much energy as we have available to us. You do it the best way you can at that moment. The important thing is to keep showing up, because when you show up, you make it okay for others to show up. That's what we need. So, thank you, Cree. Woo, that's great. And Cree said, I thought I was lost.
Oh.
No, you just took a slight detour. I mean, it is partially on how you look at it. So, and that's amazing. And
it's important for all of us to be kind to ourselves during these trying times and these ever-changing times.
Yes.
And to remember to be kind to ourselves and to allow ourselves to, hesitate and to, take our time. Mm-hmm.
That is so true. So thank you for that. And Sharuk, is Sharuk here? Would like a message from their guides. So Sharuk, please let us know that you are here.
That's Sherry Luke.
Sherry Luke. Oh.
She's yeah. Sherry. I don't know if she's still here.
Sherry, do I need to get my phone out?
I would love that. I can't get enough of it.
It's Sherry Luke. Okay, here we go. Sherry Luke. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Sherry Luke. Please pick up the white courtesy phone.
Oh, I love it. And it does give them enough time to say something, but it doesn't look like she's still here.
Okay. And Carolyn Loving Life says, I see every new challenge as another lesson to investigate and learn from. Yeah. That is a beautiful way to see it. Unfortunately, sometimes when we're in the thick of it, it's hard to remember that. It's hard to remember.
Sherry just got here.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
See that
just
phone.
Under the wire.
Yes, that phone is magic. Okay.
Good.
Can I get a message from my guides? And then what I would like to do is, because it is Beltane and a full moon in Scorpio, would the two of you be willing to end with a general message for people?
Yes.
Okay. And so stick around, everybody. Don't leave. We're not done yet.
Well, good. I'm glad you picked up the phone, Sherry, because I had been tuning in. And what I got right away was my throat chakra just was going. Vroom. So I think you need to speak up, to speak your truth, whatever this is about. If you've been holding back or sort of biting your tongue or biting your lip, find a kind way to communicate what needs to be communicated. And as I was thinking that, I also heard, wear blue. They want to support you in speaking up and speaking and living your truth. And then I got the Archangel of Clarity, who said, rest, reflect, and recharge. And even though I shuffle these cards every time, I got the Eagle again. You're learning all aspects of spiritual connection and gaining new heights. So you're reflecting, you're aligning with your truth, you're reflecting, you are soaring. And I also got the Lovers. And make of that what you will. New connections, whether it's with another person or with your spirit guides, there's love on the horizon. That's what I see. Jean, what did you get?
Sherry, I do feel as though
we can't hear you.
You can't?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh my. Can you hear me now? Oh, maybe it's okay.
Maybe yeah.
We can hear.
We can hear him.
Oh.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It may be
I
her
can't
headset.
hear you guys.
Yeah. Although it looks like a plug-in. So Miss Sherry, what I have for you is that you are at total control over what you see, what you feel, and what you hear. I feel as though it's important for you to take a look at things in a different way and to consider that all of these things that are challenging you at this point in time in your life is for your growth and for your own opportunity to look into the mirror and say, why is, or not why, not only why is this affecting me, but how does this make sense in my life? How can I learn and change the energy that's around me? They say that which is outside of us comes from inside. And this is a really big lesson that takes a really long time, but I just want to say to consider how we respond to the challenges in our life. And it's the same story. We've said it a couple of times today about learning the lesson, finding the lesson, and also doing the work and preparing yourself so that your boundaries are sturdy and that your center is strong, and that other people don't have any influence over you if you don't allow that to knock you off your center. It's important. And, I don't know, they always say, try not to pray for peace or pray for patience, because then you'll find lessons that will teach us patience. I do see that you are ultimately in the place of control, in the place of being the leader and being the one who outlasts this situation because of your maturity, your emotional maturity, your spiritual high perspective, and your ability to hold steady with your own self. And this will work for you. This will be your outcome. That's what I see for you, Miss Sherry.
Mm-hmm. Jean, can you hear us yet? Or Joan, sorry. No, she can't. Okay. So, okay, she's going to come back in. Sherry, I have this is part of what Jean was saying. I have the Emperor. You're setting up and understanding the things that you will do and that you're willing to do. These are very important because what it does is it gives you a routine and a structure. Sometimes life is really difficult. Sometimes we have power moments. These may be huge, they can be very small. They're still moments that take us into a place we didn't expect to go. And with that in mind, the key thing is the Six of Pentacles. This is the reciprocity card. Share what you have, share what you can, and share it just because you're doing it, because you can, because someone needs, and you have the ability to offer. And Sherry did say, I'm doing the work. Good for you. And part of doing the work is make your own emotions a priority. People around you will notice you are taking care of your needs and you're doing that, and they will realize it's okay for them to do that as well. I think that's a beautiful thing. So you're very welcome, Sherry. You're very welcome. And okay.
I am getting very strongly, you will prevail.
Oh, definitely. 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 Well, we're going to do a collective message on this very powerful day of Beltane 2026, full moon in Scorpio. I think Hershey said, was it the flower moon? So we're going to do a general message for all who are watching this or watching in playback. And everyone has already checked and subscribed to the channels. This is wonderful. Yes, flower moon. Thank you, Nina.
So I do feel as though we're skating on the edge and we're on the top of the edge, and some things may fall down off of the edge, but we are focused on the straight and narrow, which allows us to slide and to skate.
Beautiful.
And we pick up momentum when we are focused straight ahead and not focused down below where things have fallen or behind us. It's important that we stay focused straight ahead. It's almost like we are on a tight rope, but the tight rope is like it's a big dam is what it looks like. And so that's how thin the straight and narrow is. But we need to keep our focus forward, keep our focus positive, keep our focus on the goal ahead, and not to look at the things that have fallen down and have tumbled and crumbled down the side. And they're saying that we, all of us, if you're here watching this, you're part of this, and that we are the ones who will give others the permission to do the same. I love that. I really love that, to be an example. And it's not pressure or responsibility. It's opportunity, and that we get to, that we're honored by this, by holding this energy for others. And that's what I have.
Wow, beautiful. When I tuned in, I saw an organist, like a church organ, a pipe organ, and she was, first it was just like a regular organ. I'm seeing this from up above, but then it turned into like this mega organ that had all these different, it had like 3 keyboards, and it wasn't just straight across. It was semicircular around her. And then far away on the other side of the cathedral were all the pipes. And she kind of went from, oh, instead of just having to play on a little keyboard, you've got all of these things, plus the pedals down below and everything. And all of a sudden, it's like our idea about what we're capable of has transformed, and we're capable of so much more. We can be and are learning how to use all of these keys, all of these registers, all of the pipes, and make a sound that's just really, really powerful. So it's sort of a step into your power kind of message, and sort of a waking up to the abilities that you really have. And to put an exclamation point on that, I got Metatron, who says, remember who you are. And the geese, who say, your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. So we can all step into our power. What did you get,
Brilliant.
Joe?
I think we're all stepping into our power, because the first card that I got is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is someone who is masterful in their thought, word, and deed. They're mature. They've thought about it. They've considered it. What's really interesting about this is because when we're masterful about what we say and what we do, we're patient, and we're doing the things to help. It gives us the opportunity to experience the Three of Wands moments, where we're going to have opportunity to practice what we preach so people can see it. What happens with this is very thrilling. We get the Six of Wands. We get the victories of those things that we do.
Wow.
Yes. So when we think about this, what you are saying, what you are doing, and you have an opportunity to go out and practice, it doesn't have to be a huge thing. It just has to be done, and you have to be honest and truthful about it, and celebrate the victory of others who are learning to use their voice. Make room, because sometimes I think the most intelligent King of Swords are those who stay quiet and can listen with that ear, that is very insightful. Wow, this is great. It's like, and Hershey's like going, I needed the closure message completely designed. Yes, for you. Great. Everybody is, thank you everyone for joining us. Anything either of you would like to share before we wrap up?
Well, I'll be on again later today. And I have Daphne is going to be with me at 2 p.m. Eastern, and I guess that's 11 a.m. Pacific. And we're just going to be talking about, self-kindness. And it's going to be really great. So come on over and check us out. I will be on later again today and tomorrow and Sunday. So we'll see. We'll catch you somewhere.
I love that. Joan?
I don't have anything coming up, except I did want to make, just to harken back to the very first person we read for, whose name I forget, but she was having medical issues and had autoimmune disease. And it came to me just because I listened to a couple of these just a few days ago. Go watch some recent Joe Dispenza videos about healing. He's got so much data, actually having studies done, just to get the idea that no matter what the doctors say, there's always a chance for healing.
I love that. I've got a lot of great shows scheduled. I have memberships now. If you are curious about that and you want to explore, look at the memberships tab or area of my channel. All three of us do offer private readings, and all three of us are really good, if I say so myself. And what's also really good, if you, Jean, your classes are really quite good, and you're good at meeting people where they are. So just to
Thank you.
put a plug in for that.
Thank you.
So, yes, you're welcome. And thank you, everybody, for sharing your energy with us on Enlightened Insights. And whether the message that you received was simply, spot on, or if you enjoyed sharing the space with us, thank you. Take whatever resonated for you. You can leave the rest behind. Do feel free to come back and rewatch it, because sometimes that's an opportunity to go, I didn't hear that the first time. So thank you all. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching Enlightened Insights. Please remember to subscribe to all of our channels. Each of us offer in-depth private readings. Contact information is listed below.